Hi boys and girls, today I want to show you how to use a story mountain to help you plan out your personal narrative seed idea and to see if it makes one worth writing about. I want you to watch me as I create my mountain and determine if it is one I should choose. When I am creating a story mountain, I want to keep in mind that I should have events with action on the outside and feelings on the inside. I also want to make sure that my feelings change throughout the story. I am now going to show you how to create a meaningful story mountain. So I went ahead already and I wrote on post-it notes my different events. Okay, so my first event is going to go here. And I should actually write the seed idea. Okay. So my first event was that I was walking down the path and, oh, that's not my first one. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, this is the first one. So my first one was I went to get on the horse and they had waiting for me, but it was going wild, jumping and trying to get the other horse next to him. So the owner put me on Jester, an older and calmer horse. So I just want to check to make sure that I have this is an actual event that happened, so there is action. Okay. And during this time I was feeling nervous. Okay. My second event that I had written down was that the horse was trotting down the path and Jester, who was the horse, kept stopping to eat grass, which meant that we couldn't keep up with the group. And here I was feeling anxious. My third event was that I tried to kick Jester with my boots to get him to move, but he didn't seem to care. I kicked even harder, so hard that I broke the saddle, or the stirrup, and it left me lopsided and unbalanced. My fourth event is that the group waited at the beach for me not to go. They weren't too far ahead. Instead of walking in the sand, Jester chose the water, which was a bad move because a wave came and completely soaked me from the waist down. Okay, my fifth event. I left the beach and walked through the entrance to the woods only to get whacked by every branch and bush along the way. And for these three top events, I was feeling very frustrated. So that's my feelings. For my sixth event, one of the bushes must have had a nest of insects in it because I got attacked by these crazy bugs that I have never seen before. They stung my arms up. And I was feeling, at that point I was feeling terrified. And then my last event, so the ending to my story, is that we returned to the ranch where my parents took one good look at me and asked the owner where the nearest hospital was because my arms both swelled up like a deer tick. And that feeling was, I was actually that I was okay. So now that my story mountain is complete, I want to review my entire piece. I notice that I have a lot of information, which means I have a lot I can write about, and I have a huge problem. I also have obstacles which lead up to the problem, and I can create a decent conclusion. So I will be able to use this story and create a suspenseful, I'll create a suspenseful story with this seed idea. So I want you to use this video to help you when you're creating your own story mountain in order to determine whether or not you have a seed idea that is worth writing about.